All right, so let's talk about Tomorrow War. It's the Amazon Prime Studios film, which is created by Paramount Studios and Skydance. And this is a Paramount movie, but it's specifically created for the Amazon studio, meaning that the Amazon has paid Paramount to use all the resources because the Paramount studio is just a big Hollywood studio. And one thing I want to say before I start talking about this movie, big shout out to Paramount Studios. It's probably the only studio that's relevant in Hollywood that understands, hey, we shouldn't get involved into this cancel culture. We shouldn't get involved into this whole political bias crap. We are making movies for people to watch. So, big shout out to executives at the Paramount Studios. They get it. Can't wait for the Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick. It's going to recruit a lot of Air Force cadets, and I know some people will be bothered by that. You know, we don't want the military recruitment. Da 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 da. I like the Paramount approach. They're making movies for everyday Joe, for everybody. They're making entertainment, and they made some great movies in the past. Spielberg worked with the Paramount. Other directors worked with the Paramount. Some great movies were produced with Paramount Studios. So anyway, so I just want to briefly kind of bring that out in case people are wondering. Yes, this is Amazon, but Jeff Bezos only paid the money to the Paramount Studios. Paramount Studios is the one that produced this movie with Chris Pratt and Skydance. So Skydance is the sister studio to Paramount. And let's talk about this movie. And the reason I picked this specific scene here, because yes, this is a action sci-fi movie. And it has all of the ingredients is that every other blockbuster sci-fi movie has. Like Independence Day, you get to meet all the characters, you get to get familiar with all the characters, you get to be emotionally involved with these characters, and that's what's great about this movie as well. I'm not going to spoil much here. I'm not going to show you the creatures and all that, but this scene, it's a very specific scene because this scene sets you up for you investing a bond and connection with this character that's played by Chris Pratt and his daughter. Now, he's asked to go to the future to fight these aliens, okay? That's as much as I'm going to tell you. And before he does that, he has to say goodbye to his daughter. And it's very significant that he's saying goodbye to her because, something happens in the future. And I'm not going to spoil what that is. But the main significance of this scene is courage, not giving up, and the love and the ones we love that's in front of us. It's always worth fighting for a better tomorrow. So let's watch this scene really quick, and then we'll talk more about the movie, okay?
Find any?
Not really. Sticking's hard.
See, it's about, you're doing that, it's right what you're doing with your foot. You gotta give it the weight. Then, you gotta use, what's this?
Leverage.
Leverage? Son of a bitch. Oh,
You
dang.
did that.
Shit. That's supposed to be buried deeper than that. I'll give you $10 if you tell your mom that you cut that cable, not me.
20.
20? All right. Fist pump on it. There you go. So, so listen, Chick B, I gotta go on a trip. Be gone for about a week.
got drafted.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. It's okay. Don't worry. I want you to know something. I will be back.
So this scene, obviously, I cannot show more than this. It's very significant, and there's just so many scenes in this movie. I'm not gonna spoil this movie, but I'm just showing you a little glimpse. This is nothing like that's gonna spoil it for you, but it's a very significant scene. This bond between him and his daughter, and it's such a great bond. And it's also something that a lot of us, or us who are uncles or fathers, can connect with this scene, because this is what's worth fighting for, is what's right in front of us, the ones we love. Everything else, it's secondary, the job, the career, and all that other crap. So there's so much in this movie that has that message of not giving up and pushing forward. Action, it's fantastic. Action, it's top notch. Paramount Studios did a fantastic job with the action. Chris McKay, I'm very impressed with Chris McKay and what he was able to do here with this movie. The way it was filmed, it was top notch. It was almost as if Steven Spielberg or someone else was filming it. Honestly, at one point I thought maybe Steven Spielberg directed this movie. It wasn't Chris McKay. Maybe Steven Spielberg behind the scenes helped him out, because Chris McKay is known for comedy, but this was done really well. The creatures, I will not talk about the creatures too much, but they're scary. They're like super scary, believe me. Special effects, top notch. Action, top notch. Quality, top notch. There's action, there's comedy, but there's also very emotional scenes here. And there's also a great message. And I think the reason this movie, it's not being accepted by the left and the Hollywood, it's because they're not into the fact that he's Christian. Chris Pratt, it's Christian. He spoken openly about it, that his heart and soul belongs to Lord Jesus, and that rubs the left and the Hollywood the wrong way, because they're against that. They're Masonic. They worship the Lucifer. That's why they use that one eye, closed one eye, the all-seeing eye, Lucifer eye. They worship that crap. I already talked about that, the Masonic. They hide behind the Freemasonry, but in truth, they worship Lucifer, and that's why they're always promoting violence and sex and all this other crap, right? In their movies and their music and all their Hollywood related stuff. And I'm really happy to see that Chris Pratt and Paramount Studios are like very relevant right now to me as far as the studios. So big support to Paramount Studios, I gotta say. Even though Mission Impossible, it is what it is. It's Tom Cruise. He's making that to the oblivion. But the movie is great, and you got to see the whole thing. And this is the example on what kind of world we're living in right now. And I know this video probably is going to be most likely, I hope it doesn't get blocked, because I don't want this video to be blocked. I want this video to be seen. I want people to see this video, because it's important that we acknowledge this, that our voices be heard, that you shouldn't suppress someone's religion or someone's belief, even if you don't agree with it. Everyone's beliefs, what they believe in, should be allowed to prosper. That's what makes democracy. That's what makes this country so unique, is that we can all live alongside each other with different beliefs and different points of views, okay? But we shouldn't be canceled because we have a a different belief than yours or different political views than yours. We shouldn't be canceled. And we are living in a cancel culture right now. And it's like, I call it a cancer, not a cancel, a cancer culture. And really, man, when you think about the future, like what kind of future our kids going to have, or my nieces and nephews are going to have, man, growing up into this kind of a crazy culture right now of canceling everybody. Look how many times they tried to cancel me, but I never gave up. And Chris Pratt is not going to give up. He's going to continue to do what he's going to do, making movies. I hope he makes a sequel. I really do. I hope the Paramount Studios, and I hope many of you go and see this movie. You should see it. If you have Amazon Prime, and I know a lot of you have Amazon Prime, you order a lot of stuff from Amazon. It's only a yearly, you pay that. You pay a one-time yearly payment, and you get to watch this. The movie does have Dolby Vision. It does have Dolby Atmos, but you got to have a device that supports it. Okay? It will not work on your Apple TV. It will not work on your NVIDIA Shield. It will not work on your Samsung Q90R. It will only work on an Amazon Fire Cube. Unfortunately, you have to buy that $100-something or $80. I think they dropped down to $80. Amazon Fire Cube. I highly recommend Amazon Fire Cube. They support all of the applications across the board. You can play Amazon Luna on it and some other stuff. It's a Dolby Cube, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos across the board. Highly recommend it. You can actually turn the Dolby Vision at all times. You can force it to be on at all times. But I will talk about that on a separate video. So in this video, I just want to say that I support this movie. I already wrote the review. As a matter of fact, maybe we can exit this. Close the player. I think I wrote the review. Where is the review? Did I? Look at this. Great. 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. Well, this right here, we know who this is, right? This guy right here, we can tell already who this is. We can tell who this is. We can tell who this is. And we can tell who this is. You see how it's divided? And that's what you got going on. But I don't know, where's my review? My review, I don't know if my review is going to show up, honestly. Because my review was really great. And I don't know if it's going to show up. And see, that's what I'm talking about. They don't want my review to be shown in there as well. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video that I just did regarding the Tomorrow War. I highly recommend that you go see the movie. I think you're going to enjoy it. And you might shed a few tears. There's a lot of good actors. Specifically, there's an actress that really, she blew me away. Yvonne Strahovski, she did a phenomenal job in this movie. Her acting was top-notch. But anyway, go watch the movie and let me know what you think.